Sometimes he can walk to this position, or sometimes the person can walk you to this position, you know what I mean? So he can just kind of walk to get close to me. As he get close, he goes to my leg, and then he even keep like his shin already in front of my shin. So as this happens, I just don't want the other person pull me. I don't want you to pull me. I don't want you to come up with my leg. So either one, I just don't want it. I prefer to pull me. I prefer to go to the ground with him because I don't want to risk in case the other person is stronger than me. If he comes back on his feet, I feel like he can use more of his strength against me. So if I have an option over here, as soon as I get over here, I'll get his back on the mat. If I have an option, I don't let him close into my knee. You know? So as soon as he comes close, I'm just keep him away from me. And I keep him away from me, and I'm looking to get a grip on his gi. But the grip on his gi cannot go above his shoulder. The grip on his gi has to go on front of him. If I have to drop my level, I drop my level. So he gets close, and I drop my level. As he start pulling me, as he start looking for any control, I get a hold of this, of this arm. This arm can be this arm can be this, anything that gives a hold of this arm. From this position, I don't want you to be swing, I don't want you to get a momentum, so I put his back on the mat, quick. I don't want you to let him begin a position. He already got a hold, I didn't plan to pass this way, so at least I need to take a lead as soon as possible. When I say take a lead, I want to control the pace of the position. I didn't choose to be here, but I can kind of like, I can make him go on my pace right now. As I push him, I don't let him build a momentum. I don't want to go here and then he kind of get me going. So I want to kind of like push and set him down. So he got close. I get a hold. As I'm getting here, instead of keeping my knee on his stomach, I start to drop my knee on the ground, mostly because I don't want him control my weight. Every time I have my weight on top of him, I feel like I'm on top of one of those like a balance ball. I don't know if that's the right word for that, you know what I mean? But I'll get my knee on the ground. As I get on my knee on the ground, I don't want to let him sit up. I don't want to let him create a momentum. So if I let him go his elbow goes on the floor. If I let go his hand goes on the floor. And then he starts to come up like any way he wants to. So I don't want to figure out which way he wants to come up. All I want is just keep him on the ground. My knee, instead of being on top of him, goes on the ground. That shin that was on front, as he pulled me, I almost kind of slide out if I begin the position. That hand that I put on the shoulder, I don't let him close into me. I don't let him kind of get too close. I'm pushing him away. I'm pushing him off. I get as much of like a space on his chest possible. I don't want to slide over. When I get on front of his shoulder. So I get over there and I keep walking on this. If I need, I keep pushing and sliding my knee even more. If I need, I can start using my elbow to really push him away and I walk together, got past. I don't have underhook because he got a hold of my leg. If I need to pass like this, I pass like this. But as soon as possible, if he starts to turn, I'll get the underhook. But if I need to stabilize the pass over here, I stabilize the pass over here. If he doesn't want to give the underhook, he almost like he doesn't want to escape. Can you bump in the bridge? So you almost feel like, keep bump. You almost feel like just establish that pass. If you start open too much, that'll be the time to get the underhook. Once you get the underhook, you can let go of the arm and really pin him and make sure you score the points. I don't want to hold him there forever. I just need to the referee score and then I can move forward. So he can move close to me. As he gets close to me, I get a hold of his lapel. I get a hold of his arm. Before he pulled me, just get his back on the mat. This hand, if I can, I don't let him make a grip on my gi. So if I can keep this hand kind of away from my gi, I don't let him do this because he can start pulling me. He can give the lapel. So if I can, I'll avoid him to let him make a grip on my gi. Like I said, I push him down and I can even start using my elbow. But I never want to close too much the weight. So I want to just push but keep away from him. You can do the same thing with the hand inside of the lapel, of the collar. But every time he gets close to me, I need to push him away. I never like that because I don't have a size, I don't have like a length. I don't have a good reach. So every time I have to do this, I feel I'm too close to him. I'm really close. If you're tall, if you're long, you can always kind of keep him far away from you. You can always do the same thing with your arm because you have a good length to keep him away from you. From me, I need to have my arm locked. I need to keep like a safe distance. If you have a safe distance, even if your hand over here, do the same thing. Keep pushing away. Don't let him turn. Every time he try to turn, just push him away. Turn his face away. If I try to do this, I feel I'm getting too close to him. When I get too close, if he's strong, he can really get hold of me. So I want to keep a very safe distance. And I'll do the same thing, and I start passing. As I'm passing, I'm trying to stabilize his position. If he doesn't give them the hook, if he just fight to turn, if he doesn't give them the hook, I make sure I score the point. After I score the point, I can take a risk now and try to switch for something. But if I can choose, I'll look for the underhook. Let's go try, guys. Guys, I just want you guys to take this as an example. This is probably not my favorite pass, but I can pass. I feel like I have a position. I feel I can find like an angle over there. So even if it's not your favorite pass, you gotta have like options. You gotta have options like to pass on your feet. Maybe I don't like passing my feet that much, but you know, if I have to, if the person put me over there, I have no underhook. I love the underhook, but I have no underhook. You have to kind of like answer where the other person put you. So we have to like, I'm sorry. So he got my leg. I kept a distance. I just want to try add more details now. So like I found an angle that I can kind of push him a little farther, but he still keep coming, and I got a hold of his leg. But all these like begins like a good position without let him create the momentum. So I push him, but I don't go. So I push him, but I keep my weight far. So I don't want to hold him with my weight because sometimes your weight is not enough if the other person has more weight than you. So I'm pushing. I'm keep a distance. I'm holding him with a distance angle and not just kind of like weight and pin and heavy. So I'm trying to kind of keep him away, right? So it's very important your head never pass the line of his head. Once you start going down, once he resists, he doesn't want to go, he's fighting. So once you push, your head never pass the line of his head. So I'm pushing, so my head can never like really pass the line of his head. So I always keep kind of like not too far because I'm not holding, but as much distance as I can when I'm holding his shoulder away from me. And I'm sure you guys experimented this. This grip, I feel very strong with this grip. But I feel like he also feels stronger against me too. So even this feel good, I really like to hold this grip over here, but I feel like he gets very, very good control of me, and I don't like that. I prefer to keep like, especially just arm away from like away like, I don't know, like almost kind of away from my leg too. So let's always kind of try find those details and don't mistake. Don't like break those rules because we'll make it like a turn into a mess if the other person like set you up from there. So I always keep that distance. But I was over here, he's pulling me, I'm keeping away, I'm pushing, and then he gives the lapel. So he passed the lapel, I got his back on the mat, I got his arm, but my leg is already trapped. So what means like if I just pass, I'm not pass. If I get my leg out, I'm not pass. He can keep going. He can keep going. And then I'm like, you know, and they end up like it just, guys, this is what I just did right now happen. You see all the time. You see the guys like, oh, he didn't care, he didn't realize, he passed. But then the guy just keep turning. And then suddenly he start running outside the mat to try to score. So he's pretty much just avoiding and just try to get out of that. So we have to be used to, if it does happen, we just take care, be more careful. So he got a hold of my leg, I got an angle, I stopped pushing. That meantime, he was able to get my lapel, and now I have my leg stuck. I'm not rushed to pass until I keep him like really far away from me. Sometime over here, guys, he let you pass. He's like he get his leg away from you. He let go everything he has just to get his knees on the floor and belly down. So he let go. he let go like a pass. I don't want to pass, but he kind of like, he don't want to hold my leg. And then he keep going belly down. So I don't want to pass, and I don't want to let him go too fast. I want to kind of just hold him there as much as I can. So he got over here, he has the lapel. I got my knee on the ground. He starts to let go to start turning. Go. So I'm trying keeping like flat as much as I can. And then if I get to this point, and then he's still turning, I'm gonna try to get my knee on his belly again. And my knee on his belly is just to avoid he turn. So I cannot just pass and land over there. I cannot just stay there too long. I just try like use my knee without let go any grip to get his back on the mat. So I got the whole thing. My knees on the floor, he start passing, he start turning. Before his belly touched the floor, come back. Before his belly touched the floor, just like a knee on belly. Same thing again. Knee on belly, my head cannot pass. My head cannot pass. Same thing again. I'm keeping not just the weight, I'm keeping a distance. The distance now can be used with my knee too. My knee can kind of frame and point and don't like start pulling. When he start pulling, just keep him away. If you stay here like 3 seconds, you probably get a knee on belly and guard pass. So after this, you can start kind of like a, oh, let him pass, let him recover guard. We can recover, you know what I mean? You got a point, you defend his position, but you're gonna have to work hard to get like a knee on belly and guard pass. And don't let him kind of like take you down, and then you have to play guard after that. So who's on board now, guys? Shin to shin. Gotta hold the leg. When the person pass, when the person push you back, just give the lapel. And then we try to walk from there. Who's on bottom? Let the pass and start turning. And who's on top? Try to stop the turning with the knee on belly. And try to stay there to score. Because after you score, you're gonna have to move. All right, let's go try. Guys, we got the same thing. I'm pushed, but he got the lapel, and then I got the pass, he start giving up the pass, because once he has the lapel, he can fight just a little harder to just turn. He doesn't need to sweep, he just needs to turn. As he turns, he's going to start like a take you down or anything like that. So I'm trying to keep his back on the mat, his shoulder on the mat, and I try to get like his stomach flat. I need to get his back flat, and then he keeps turning. So as soon as he starts turning, I feel like I want to put my knee on the belly, but then he just continues to turn. He doesn't really stop so I can push him. He just continues to turn, and I feel like he's going to turn. So if I feel like he's going to turn, there's no option so I can free the leg, but I have to do this quick. I cannot wait till he starts to come up. He starts to come up, and now I have to free the leg. So as soon you realize he's going to turn, you're not going to stop him. He's going to start to get on his knees. He's going to get a hold of your leg. He's going to start to get back on his feet. And then he's going to start kind of like walk you to run the pipe or something like that. So you can't wait for that. As soon as you realize he's going to turn, you have to just keep your leg out of there. As soon as you realize he's going to turn, just pass your leg. I have this. He doesn't have the half guard. He already gave up the half guard. So he's just turning. I cannot push him back. He's still turning. So my leg is not really stuck. What is stuck is my lapel. So if I can just kind of pull my leg over, I'll be fine. So as soon as I can even let go of this and take the leg out. I can let go so I don't have to do much. I still can maybe pull over here, but it's gonna be more like a big move instead of just kind of kick my leg out. But I'll maybe let go of this and I just pass the leg. Come back, please. Or maybe get to a point over here. I'm not just let go. He broke the grip, and he start getting. That would be a good time. Pull, kick your leg as soon as you realize he's gonna turn, and there's nothing you can do. But after you kick the leg, you don't want to just walk away from him. You don't want to just turn away from him. You have to stay on top of him. You have to take advantage. Like you free your leg, he's still on the body, stay on top of him. So I got this, he start passing. Just get back on top of him. If you can push him back to the side control, push him back to the side control. If you cannot push him back to the side control, go, go, go. If you can keep like a headlock on him and pass to his back later, great. But most important, once you realize he can't go back, he's gonna turn, kick your leg out. After you kick your leg out, hold him down. Hold him down, because if you don't hold him down, maybe he can do the same thing again. Maybe that was his favorite move. He can put you there like sooner or later. And then maybe next time he's gonna hold your leg tight, maybe he's gonna tuck more his head, and then he's gonna find a better way. So once you have that advantage, just hold him down. Let's go try this. Guys, this is a very good option to have. When I say option, like to pass, you know, because you don't always initiate the half guard. Some people just pull the half guard. So if you don't have underhook to pass the half guard, a knee cut from his initiation is a good answer. So if I got to this point over here, I'm pushing, and then he let me pass it, but then he keeps turning on it. So I pass his leg. Guys, I want to be on top of him, but I don't want to be on top of him with him picking me up. So it doesn't matter if I land on top of him and then he just throw me over because I'm just too much on top of him. I want to be on top of him, but after you put your leg out, guys, just add this up. So I go there, go. My hip has to go down, because after your leg out, the guy almost feel like he take a shot. He shoot on your leg, because he lost your leg, he goes, it's almost like you pull this one, he sees the other one. So get used to, after you take this leg out, leg kind of back away. You know, you land with your chest on him, you get a hold of him, but your leg, there's nothing to do like on front of him. Just remember this, you put this leg out, leg kind of sprawl. Maybe he doesn't go, but it's almost like a safe move. All right, I'm just sprawling in case like he goes on my leg. I was just answering like one of you guys' question, like why sometimes feel like go, you wanna do this, like with gi, I feel he has a very good grip. I feel like he can pull me down from here because he has the gi. So I feel like the gi will make me more stuck. No gi, I'll feel like your complete comes out. Your complete comes out that sometimes when you do this, you go straight in the choke. So like it's much easier with the no gi. If you wanna kind of backstep and stay on his back. With the gi, I feel like I'm too much on top of him and he can pull me down because there's a grip, there's a gi or something like that. But it's just like an option that you have to know, like, oh, which option I prefer, which option is like safe, which option has more pros than cons. Let's get some water and we'll come back for groups of 3 people. Try to get somebody close to your sides, please.